We are all being rewired to accomplish more in an era of improved technology to the detriment of our brains. Experts believe that our modern lifestyle is weakening our neurological pathways, making us slower, denser, and less capable of innovative thought. Our brains are becoming increasingly stressed as a result of hyperconnectivity. We wind up being less productive and ineffective as a result. When it comes to our health, we don't often consider nurturing our brains in the same manner that we do our bodies. However, in order to be our most productive selves, we must do more of what promotes brain health and less of what causes cognitive decline. Start by modifying your daily routines and avoiding these frequent modern behaviors. Your mind will thank you. Today I'm talking about the top 7 habits that damage your brain and what to do instead. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get daily videos created to give you the tools to level up and love your life. Leave a comment and let me know that you've subscribed, because I'm going to go in and make sure I reply to as many of you as I can when you do. Number 7 today, and the first bad habit that will damage your brain, is inactivity's brain drain. Physical inactivity comes at a cost. It has been related to the development of chronic health issues such as heart disease, obesity, depression, dementia, and cancer. Many people are too preoccupied to devote time to simple movement activities that can help reduce cognitive decline, such as walking, cycling, stretching, and simple things like that. According to a study published in the Journal of Comparative Neurology, sitting affects the structure of specific neurons in the brain, implying a connection between inactivity and mental decay. Regular physical activity can benefit you both cognitively and physiologically. It increases brain chemicals that promote better memory and learning. You already know this, however. The actual application of important facts, rather than just understanding the advantages of exercise, is an issue in today's world. You have to apply and take action on your knowledge, or else it will just go to waste. Number 6 today on your brain-damaging habits that you need to know about: thinking you can multitask. Do you believe you can multitask? Think again. Our smartphones have morphed into Swiss Army knives. We rely on them all the time. We text while strolling across the street, check emails while commuting, and read or listen to podcasts while waiting in line. You've probably heard that multitasking reduces productivity. It turns out that this is a habit that rewires the brain and makes you less efficient. Earl Miller, an MIT neuroscientist and one of the world's foremost authorities on divided attention, stated that human brains are simply not wired to multitask. People who think they are multitasking are merely switching from one task to another very quickly, and each time they do, they incur a neurological cost. Multitasking also raises cortisol, the stress hormone, as well as adrenaline, the fight or flight hormone, which can overstimulate your brain and produce mental fog or confused thinking. Learn to single task. Devote your full attention to a single task as opposed to dividing your attention. You will find that you are more productive and actually have more energy by simply learning to single task. The 5th bad habit you need to pay attention to is being aware that information overload causes excessive brain overactivity. The sheer volume of emails, social updates, and notifications you receive can be daunting. It consumes a significant portion of many people's day. If not managed properly, the constant flow of content can induce stress and decision overload. Too much information, as the saying goes. Information overload is one of the most frustrating problems in modern life. Some people take pride in their ability to juggle multiple tasks in a single day. Glenn Wilson, a former visiting professor of psychology at Gresham College in London, discovered in his research that trying to concentrate on a task while an email sits unread in your inbox can drop your effective IQ by 10 points. 10 points. Use better tools and settings to filter information throughout the day to maximize your brain every day. Be proactive in your media consumption. Prepare your mind to dismiss irrelevant information. When you plan your day with these concepts in mind, you will most likely notice a considerable rise in the efficiency of your brain. If you've enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor, show your appreciation and hit that like button. That's going to tell YouTube that you think other people should check this video out too. The 4th brain-damaging habit that you need to pay attention to is sitting for an extended period of time, and that is detrimental to brain health. Sitting is one of the most harmful things we can do to our health. According to a new UCLA study, those who are more sedentary exhibit thinning in brain regions associated with memory. It concludes that sitting is not just a physical health risk, but also a neurological risk. It is probable that a lack of physical activity is a more significant predictor of brain structure, specifically your temporal lobe's thickness, and that physical activity, even at increasing degrees, is insufficient to counterbalance the serious impacts of prolonged sitting. You should reduce your sitting time by using strategies such as moderate walking, standing while working, even for just 10 minutes at a time, and stand-up meetings. It allows you to sit less, move more, and hold brief meetings. Number 3 on your list of habits that damage your brain is excessive screen time. Excessive screen time can have harmful impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Face-to-face conversations are progressively being substituted by digital tools today. People are spending more time than ever before online. Anything with a screen, television, phones, tablets, laptops, video games, counts as screen time. Tom Kirsting, a licensed psychologist and expert on mental health and parenting in the digital age, said, "If we spend the bulk of our waking hours staring at a screen, we know it's simply too much." Face-to-face communication is really healthy for your brain. A study conducted by the University of Michigan discovered that even 10 minutes of discussion with another person per day boosted memory and cognition. In that same study, socializing was just as effective as more traditional types of mental exercise in boosting memory and intellectual performance. The brain's ability to create better connections is hampered by a lack of genuine personal interaction. It can also lead to feelings of loneliness and sadness, both of which contribute considerably to poor brain health. All day staring at a screen can harm your eyes, ears, neck, shoulders, back, wrists, and forearms. It also makes it difficult to get decent night's sleep. Excessive screen usage, according to scientists, has negative impact on both intellectual talents and emotional well-being. Set firm boundaries with screens to avoid forming bad habits. The idea isn't to avoid all screens all the time, because that's just unrealistic in today's world. However, if you must use a device, exercise caution. By the way, if you've enjoyed our breakfast brain food together, consider buying me a coffee and help support this channel. There's a link in the description where you can do that. In second position on the list of bad habits that damage your brain is having your music too loud with earbuds in. It's quite easy for your headphones to harm the sections of the ear that are essential for healthy hearing. People by nature enjoy turning up the volume. It gives the song more fun and immersive tone. You might easily harm your hearing in the age of noise-canceling earphones and headphones. When the outside world becomes too distracting, it's tempting to plug in your headphones, blast up your favorite tracks, and close yourself off to focus better. You can harm your hearing if you listen to music too loudly all the time. But it's not only your ears. Hearing loss in older folks has been related to brain disorders including Alzheimer's and brain tissue loss. When your brain has to work so hard to understand what's going on around you, it can't remember what you've heard. So, adjust the level of your headphones to protect your hearing. It's a wonderful technique to save your hearing and allow your brain to perform better. One test I recommend is to remove your headphones and hold them out in front of you at arm's length while keeping the volume at your desired level. Can you hear the song clearly? If that's the case, try lowering the volume and repeating. Take several breaks during the day to give your ears a well-deserved rest. To top our list today is one of the most important bad habits that will damage your brain: inadequate sleep. Inadequate sleep is a major issue for many busy professionals. Sleep deprivation can have major short and long-term implications, including delayed reaction times, elevated glucose levels, mood swings, headaches, decreased memory, and hormonal abnormalities. According to new research, not getting enough sleep may cause your brain to shrink. Sleep is critically necessary for the brain. When you deprive your brain of adequate sleep, it suffers in its ability to process information, consolidate memories, build connections, and eliminate toxins. If you want to be able to wake up early every morning and not feel tired, even without an alarm, I have a video on the card popping up right now, and I will leave a link in the description of this video that goes in depth on 5 easy ways you can wake up early and not feel that groggy, tired feeling when you wake up. Make sure you check it out. Sleep deprivation slows thinking, decreases memory, focus, judgment, and decision making, and it impedes learning. Improving your sleep patterns may be a crucial step toward better brain health. A healthy night's sleep of 7 to 8 hours is required to stimulate new connections and brain growth. Learn to take care of your brain. If you are concerned about the health of your brain and the quality of your thinking now or in the future, a few easy changes to your way of life can help. If you can start to recognize these behaviors in your daily life, those bad habits that actually damage your brain and don't bring you any closer to living the life you want, you can start to make changes and implement better practices to give yourself the best possible chance to level up your life and have better mental health overall. You've got this. Now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up and love your life, and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.